Good morning, Fergus.
Last week you heard all about the dodgeball tournament, and the date has been set to March 8th, starting right after school. By now your team info should have been turned in, so all that's left to do is practice and prepare for the competition.
Do you know what QR codes are? We didn't. Here's Jade with the info.
Do you know what a QR code is? Do you know what a QR code is?
No.
Do you know what a QR code is?
Yeah.
Do you know what a QR code is?
No.
Do you know what a QR code is?
No.
No.
Please explain. QR stands for Quick Response Code, and it's basically a type of barcode that can hold more information than the traditional barcode. It can hold information such as an image, a text message, or a link to a website. Nowadays, many smartphones have the QR code scanning capability. QR codes have become very popular, such as in advertisements, like this. This is an advertisement for Clarisil, and if I were to use my Droid to scan the QR code, it would take me to the Clarisil Clears website. So here's how it works. First, we start off by downloading the free barcode scanning app from the App Store. Then we open it, and then position the QR code in the box. Then it should start scanning like so. And then in a couple of moments, there we go. We have our link to the website. Hi, I'm here with Amber, and Amber owns a Droid. So Amber, are you aware that your Droid has QR scanning code abilities?
Yeah, I was.
Do you scan anything with your Droid very often?
No, not very often.
So you have scanned it before though. What have you scanned?
Bananas.
Has this made your life very easy?
No, because I've only used it once.
Thank you, Amber.
But we're here with Hooper and Jacob. Do either of you know what a QR code is? And if you do, can you explain it for us?
Yeah. You take a picture with your smartphone and it scans it, which is totally cool, and then something else happens after it.
Jacob?
No, I'm just standing here.
Okay, have you ever scanned anything before, Hooper?
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't know. It was a square. They just said scan this, and I was like, okay, and I scanned it. I don't know what happened.
Okay, so nothing happened after you scanned?
Not that I know of.
Okay. And do you think scanning would have made your life easier or the same?
Probably the same.
Probably the same.
All right, thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Mr. Brandon, and Mr. Brandon is the owner of a smartphone, which has QR code scanning abilities. So, Mr. Brandon, are you aware of what a QR code is?
The QR codes have recently come to my attention, and I've only used it a couple of times, but it seems like a pretty good idea. Yeah, I'm aware.
So, have you scanned QR codes very often?
I scanned the one that we hung up around school, which links us to the Fergus News Archive website, and then I've been scanning every one I've come across since then.
So would you say that QR codes have made your life easier?
No, probably not. But I think they've made it more interesting, for sure.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Brandon.
Speaking of advertisements, you've probably seen flyers around the school for the upcoming play Jolly Roger and the Pirate Queen. It will be shown February 29th at 7:30 p.m.
I'm Jacob Godby, and I'm here with Darren Lombard. Darren, when is the school play?
Tomorrow, Wednesday, February 29th.
What is it called?
Jolly Roger and the Pirate Queen.
What is it about?
It's about Jolly Roger turning into a pirate so that he can fall in love with the Pirate Queen.
Sounds fun. Who's in the cast?
Molly Daniels is the Pirate Queen, and I am Roger Goodman. Aiden Stansberry is George, and Hooper is Snaggle. Cameron Moline is Sneak, and Shay Kepler is Snoot.
All right, sounds like a stellar cast.
It is a stellar cast.
Any backstage romances we should know about?
Yeah, there's one between Cameron and Hooper and me.
Everyone loves
Yeah,
Hooper.
Hooper's pretty awesome.
All right, thanks, Darren.
No problem.
Hi, this is Mr. Brandon, for those of you that don't know me. Today I'm interviewing Haley McClendon about this upcoming performance of hers in the school play. So Haley, what part do you play in the school play?
I'm Kiki.
And what does Kiki do?
She makes Maui's for Bluebeard.
Yeah, she makes Maui's for Bluebeard. Can you give us a little rundown about what the play is about?
It's basically about this guy who falls in love with this girl, but she doesn't like him because she wants a pirate. So then they both dress up and pretend to be pirates, and then they realize that they were fine just the way they were.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Plot of the play.
All right. It's about a pirate, or a man first, named Roger. No, he likes this girl named Sarah. Okay, so I'm gonna get a breath, and then I'm gonna keep going. What Sarah wants is Bluebeard, who's looks like a hot pirate. Steamy, good-looking, manly, rugged, sexy, everything.
Do you play Bluebeard?
No, that's John Skipper. He's good-looking, good. So what goes down? She doesn't want Roger, but Roger wants her. You know. So it turns into this thing where she goes out on the high seas, wreaking havoc, you know? And so Roger does the same thing. He wants to be a pirate. He wants to be with Sarah. Does that make any sense? Okay. Then Sarah is taken over. Roger gets to Treasure Island where Bluebeard lives. He's actually not a pirate. He sucks at it. And so he's got his crew, and they write poetry, and they read, and actually only one of them reads. And then, you know, everything gets better, and they get together at the end. Those two. So.
Is it funny? Is it like?
It can be. It depends on the sense of humor, you know. I don't know if you have a sense of humor. I mean, it's up to you, the fans. And yeah, that's what goes down.
And when and where is it, and how much does it cost?
It's 7:30 at the Performing Arts Center, you know, auditorium, and I have no clue the cost. So, not helping at all.
On Wednesday?
On Wednesday, the 29th.
As you may know, this is leap year. Here's Mrs. Armstead explaining the history.
Armstead, could you tell us a little about leap year?
Okay, well, I knew that a leap year started with Julius Caesar, and because the actual solar year is longer than 365 days, it's 365 and a quarter days approximately. So we, in order to make it the calendar work, they have to add a fourth day every so often. And so back in Rome, what they did was they added a 23 or 22 day month every so often to even it out, and that messed up their festivals. So in 45 BC, Julius Caesar decided to simplify things, and he made the Julian calendar in that year. And so in that year, he added a 29th day to their month of Februarius, or whatever, however they called February. And so in 45 BC, he made the first leap year by adding 29 days to that month, and he did that every 4 years. And so that's when leap year began, was in 45 BC. And then Pope Gregory made the Gregorian calendar, which is the calendar we use, and he kind of changed it a little bit too, and made it so that they have the leap year every 4 years, and then it works out so that it's actually 365.25 days or something. So if they just have a leap year every 4 years, it doesn't quite work out. So then they do it so that there's what they call century years, like 1900 and 2000. Sometimes those aren't leap years. So it's not exactly that every 4 years is a leap year, but most of the time every 4 years is a leap year, so that it makes the calendar right.
All right, thanks.
So winter sports have finally come to an end. Relax and recover during the next couple of weeks and get ready for all the spring activities. Over and out, Fergus!